Hello everybody, my name is Zool, and welcome to the Skyrim Mod Showcase. Perma, Perkus Maximus, the hottest new mod on the Nexus right now. It's what everybody's talking about, everybody's playing. And although I really love the mod, it's not without its problems. The perks are a little bit vague in the description. I mean, here, just take a look at what I mean. Okay, 2 perks to spend. Let's see. Light weapons, that seems good. Okay, a man-at-arms should be many things, but first you must learn the basics of armed combat. When blood is... Okay, so this makes me ready to shed blood. Okay, we got it. And maybe we'll do a little bit into ranged weaponry here. Training the eyes to see details at great range and focus on distant target. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's pick that one, I guess. So we'll just... Okay. I'm ready to shed blood. I'm ready to shed blood. Look, I can aim off into the distance. Look. I don't really know what this is supposed to do. Now, some people are going to argue that these vague perk descriptions are immersive, and I actually disagree. Every time I level up, I don't want to have to go over and look in the game's documentation to figure out what the perks are doing, or try and guess if I'm going to be taking something useful, maybe using it wrong. I'd end up struggling to interpret the mod author, and that actually drags me out of the game. It doesn't make me immersed into it, it drags me out because I always have to constantly consider and think of what the mod author was intending by this and guessing at what it's going to do. And that's where today's mod comes in. Defluffing Perma, a mod that defluffs the text and makes it awesome. Let's take a look. Alright, so I've taken a couple of example clips to compare Defluffing Perma with the Classic Perma. And as you can see, Classic Perma is very vague, whereas the bottom one, Defluffing Perma, is very specific and gives you exact details on what you're getting for these perks. Now, I really like this because you can actually understand it. Like, for example, in Geomancy here, I didn't know that you could only have 2 runes and that there was a perk to increase that. Without that, I probably never would have utilized Geomancy properly. And the same is true with a lot of the other perk trees. Here in the heavy armor, for example, you can see exactly how exploit weakness works. Whereas if you're using the vague descriptions, you really have no idea how that perk's worth, so it's kind of pointless to go ahead and take it. I'm someone who's a fan of having a lot of information to help me build my character and choose what I'm going to do. The case for this becomes even more clear when we're looking at something like the Prodigy perks. You only get 1 per classification. So I only can get 1 of these per all the skill trees, and I can't change it even if I respec. And if I don't know what it's going to unlock, I can't really use it effectively. I mean, yeah, maybe I want to do the pickpocket one, but maybe I would gain more advantage by putting it into Wayfarer or something like that, because I actually want to put more points into that. You can't really make these decisions as effectively without the information. I mean, you can always go into the documentation, but again, that pulls you out of the game. Looking at Wayfarer, all the perks are so vague that there is no way for you to tell what they do at all. Whereas again, with the details, you get a lot of excellent information. This mod for me is a must-have when using Perma. It's really easy to install as well, so go check it out. The link is in the description, and give the mod author an endorsement. They deserve it. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel for more coverage for Skyrim mods. I also do a couple of other things on my channel. I am doing a Fallout 3 modding tutorial series. I've been sending it off to mod authors and getting the 100% A-OK to make sure that it works perfectly, and so far so good. I also cover a lot of mods for KOTOR. A lot of people aren't aware, but KOTOR has a really awesome and active modding community. You should check it out. There's a really cool new mod that should be out pretty soon for KOTOR 1 that's going to restore a ton of cut content. I'll have videos on that when it's released, so consider subscribed to be notified to that. I said that really awkwardly, but I'm not going to refilm this. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Zool. Have an excellent day.